Welcome to Silver Health Tips. What if I told you that the unexplained fatigue, muscle weakness, slower recovery, and brain fog many seniors begin to experience after age 60 isn't just the result of getting older or declining metabolism, but a silent struggle happening deep inside your cells, in the tiny energy generators known as mitochondria, and what modern science is now uncovering could be one of the most promising keys to reclaiming vitality, stamina, and sharp thinking well into your later years. Because while most of us have heard about metabolism slowing with age, few understand that this slowdown originates at the cellular level, where mitochondria, the microscopic power plants in every cell, gradually lose efficiency, leading to a cascade of health effects that touch every organ in the body, from muscles to memory, from joints to the immune system. And if you've ever felt like your body just doesn't bounce back the way it used to, or if you wake up feeling unrested, struggle to concentrate, or notice less strength in your limbs despite eating well and staying active, it's very likely that your mitochondrial health is quietly declining. And the truth is, mitochondrial dysfunction has now been linked to a wide range of age-related issues, including chronic fatigue, cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, and even muscle loss, which is why scientists are calling this emerging field of research the new frontier of aging, because the better your mitochondria perform, the younger and more energized your entire body feels, regardless of your actual age. These cellular structures are responsible for converting food and oxygen into usable energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, the very fuel that powers every heartbeat, breath, and thought. But as we age, environmental toxins, chronic stress, poor diet, and inflammation cause damage to mitochondria, resulting in less ATP, more cellular waste, and what researchers call bioenergetic fatigue, a type of tiredness that no nap or coffee can truly fix. And the good news is, cutting-edge research is revealing that we can not only slow this decline, but in some cases reverse it, by supporting mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new, healthy mitochondria, and enhancing their function with specific lifestyle changes and nutrients. And in today's in-depth video, we'll explore 3 proven, science-backed strategies to supercharge your mitochondria naturally. So if you've been feeling low on energy or mentally foggy, stay with us, because this could be the missing piece in your health puzzle. The first and most powerful way to support mitochondrial health is through intermittent fasting, not a restrictive diet, but a gentle rhythm of eating that gives your cells time to repair. And during fasting periods, your body shifts from using glucose to burning fat for energy, triggering a process called autophagy, where damaged cell parts, including worn-out mitochondria, are broken down and recycled, making room for new, more efficient ones. And even a simple 12 to 14-hour overnight fast can set this process in motion, improving mitochondrial efficiency, reducing inflammation, and boosting overall energy levels. And studies have shown that older adults who follow consistent intermittent fasting patterns experience better insulin sensitivity, improved cognitive function, and even increased muscle endurance. So this isn't about deprivation. It's about timing your meals to align with your body's natural repair cycles. The second strategy is to feed your mitochondria the nutrients they crave to function at their best, and this means prioritizing foods and supplements rich in coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, alpha-lipoic acid, ALA, PQQ, pyrroloquinoline, quinone, magnesium, and B vitamins, especially B1, B2, B3, and B12, because these nutrients act as cofactors in the mitochondrial energy cycle, helping turn carbohydrates and fats into ATP more efficiently. And many seniors are unknowingly deficient in these key compounds due to reduced absorption or medication interactions, particularly statins, which lower CoQ10 levels dramatically. So including foods like organ meats, spinach, almonds, salmon, eggs, and green tea, or targeted supplements if needed, can help restore balance and power your cells from within, and CoQ10 in particular has been shown in clinical trials to significantly improve energy in seniors with fatigue and support heart and brain function. But nutrients alone aren't enough if your body is under chronic stress, and that brings us to the third, and perhaps most underestimated, strategy: daily mitochondrial-friendly movement, not intense exercise, but gentle, consistent physical activity that enhances mitochondrial function through a process called mitochondrial biogenesis, especially in muscle and brain cells, and the key is consistency. Daily 30-minute walks, tai chi, yoga, resistance bands, or even light dancing increase the number and efficiency of mitochondria, while also delivering more oxygen to tissues, flushing out toxins, and reducing cortisol levels that otherwise suppress mitochondrial performance. In fact, research from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic shows that regular low to moderate aerobic movement in older adults can trigger more mitochondrial growth than intense exercise in younger people, especially when combined with adequate recovery and nutrition. And when you put these three strategies together, intermittent fasting, mitochondrial nutrition, and gentle movement, you create a powerful foundation for cellular renewal, more stable energy throughout the day, faster recovery, improved memory, and a return of that zest many people assume disappears with age. But just as important as what you add is what you avoid, because processed foods, environmental toxins, excessive alcohol, smoking, and prolonged stress create free radicals that damage mitochondrial DNA and disrupt their ability to function, so detoxifying your environment, both physically and emotionally, is a vital part of mitochondrial care, and this includes switching to natural cleaning products, reducing screen time before bed, getting deep sleep, and cultivating positive, calm relationships that lower inflammation and enhance hormone balance. Sleep, in fact, is where your mitochondria do some of their most important work, repairing themselves and preparing your brain and body for the next day, which is why prioritizing deep, restful sleep, through good sleep hygiene, magnesium or glycine before bed, and calming rituals, can have a profound impact on your daily energy and long-term resilience. Another emerging strategy is cold exposure, such as a 30-second cold shower finish or a brief cold water splash in the morning, which activates brown fat and stimulates mitochondrial activity through a process called hormesis, where brief, controlled stress strengthens your body's cellular defenses, and likewise, exposure to natural sunlight, especially in the early morning, helps set your circadian rhythm, which governs not only sleep but mitochondrial timing and efficiency, so reconnecting with natural rhythms, light, dark, movement, rest, isn't just poetic, it's biologically necessary for optimal energy. And perhaps most exciting of all, the field of mitochondrial medicine is now exploring compounds like NAD+ boosters such as NMN or nicotinamide riboside, which support DNA repair and mitochondrial communication, offering hope that we may not just slow aging, but redefine what healthy aging looks like entirely. And while these compounds are still under study, many are available as dietary supplements and show promising safety profiles. But remember, these tools work best when integrated into a lifestyle of consistency, nourishment, and self-respect, and at Silver Health Tips, we believe aging is not a decline but a shift, an invitation to reconnect with the most powerful source of energy you've always had, your own cells. So if you're feeling slower, dimmer, or weaker than you used to, don't accept it as fate, instead, see it as a signal, a gentle whisper from your mitochondria asking for care, and know that every walk, every whole food, every deep breath is a step towards rebuilding your body's energy from the inside out. Because health after 60 isn't about pushing harder, it's about working smarter, supporting your body's incredible capacity for repair, and choosing the small, daily habits that restore your natural energy and joy. At Silver Health Tips, we believe true vitality begins at the cellular level, and when you nurture your mitochondria, you're not just surviving, you're thriving.